I am done with Matt Ramsey's Master Your Voice class, and I wanted to give you a final review and update and let you know my tips and tricks for maximizing the course. So first of all, I just want to say this is a completely unbiased, honest review. I do know Matt, and we have worked together before. I was really taking this course to provide him feedback, to let him know what I thought could be improved, and to let you guys know my actual honest opinion on the course. I've taken a lot of courses. If you follow my channel, you know I've done masterclass courses, I've done Udemy courses. I am not joking when I say I think this class has been the most effective and efficient class for improving my voice as a professional singer. And I don't say that lightly. Like I said, I've taken Christina Aguilera's masterclass on singing, I've taken Reba McEntire's class, I've taken multiple classes, I've also taken in-person voice lessons. This is such a great class because it has actionable steps. It gives you point-by-point instructions. It walks you through the overall process of improving your voice. I love that Matt explains why you're doing specific lessons. A lot of lessons that I've taken online, they just have you do lip trills or the straw exercise, but Matt actually takes time before each exercise to explain what it's doing and how the exercise will improve your voice.
How do we get that power back into our voice while still keeping our larynx relaxed? Well, that's the million-dollar question. But my favorite exercise for helping you do that is to use a crying sound. So, in the case of the crying sound, you're going to pretend like you're a little kid and you're real sad. Say, no, no, no. Try it with me.
No, no, no.
The thing with this no, no, no is that that crying sound is doing two things simultaneously. One, it's allowing you to get those notes a little bit stronger. The chords are closing. No, no, no. And two, it's actually relaxing some of these extrinsic or some of these extra muscles outside of my larynx. It's keeping everything on the inside of my voice box, so nothing here is getting activated.
To me, that helped because it's a lot easier than just kind of going through motions and doing what you're told, but not really understanding why you're doing it. So in terms of results, for me personally, I had to hit a high G for a client. This would have been something that I would have just immediately told the client that's not possible, sorry. But I think part of it was mental because I didn't know it was a G. I don't have perfect pitch, so I didn't know it. I could tell it was high, but I didn't really know it was a G. But I sailed through it. There was no trouble at all. I've also noticed just singing in the car, like higher notes come so much easier to me than they would have before. My lowest notes are like a low E or a low D, and those have previously been notes that I would have saved for morning sessions, but now I find that I'm able to hit them any time of day. So that range, I wouldn't say necessarily it's increased on the bottom, but it's more accessible, which is huge. And I think the more I work with this class and the more I do these exercises, the stronger those notes will be, and I can maybe even improve and grow from there. So here's what I recommend in order to get the most out of the class. Number one is you've got to make yourself accountable somehow. Now, I don't know what that would be for you. For me, I noticed when I would do other courses like the master classes or the Udemy courses, I would do weekly updates, and that kept me on the ball of remembering like, oh, I need to do this. I need to actually complete this lesson. With Matt's, because of the way we structured it, which is, I'm not complaining at all, but it was just so open-ended that I tend to just kind of forget about it. And if you're like most people, I think it's easy to forget about an online course. So if you don't have that constant reminder. So if vlogging is what you like to do, or journaling, or whatever helps you keep yourself accountable. When I did in-person lessons, that was easy because I had to be somewhere at a certain time. So maybe that would help you. Like I mentioned this in my first video, like Wednesdays at 5:30 are my voice lesson, and that's when you do these. You've just got to do something because the class only works if you use it. You know what I mean? I also did every exercise. So there are male and female exercises that are geared toward one or the other. I did all of them, and I did all of them twice. Because I really wanted to get the most out of this class and make sure that I was actually doing all of the work so that my review would be unbiased, but I recommend doing that also. One thing that Matt does, which is really cool, is he teaches you how to sing specific songs.
When we're singing these songs, for instance, we're going to work on Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur, and we're going to look at Angel by Sarah McLachlan. Both of these songs start off with some chest voice, and then usually in the chorus, they go to some of that head voice, and I planned that, of course. For the Sarah McLachlan songs, she's starting off, spend all your time waiting for that second chance. So she's keeping some of that chest voice in there. Now, when she goes to the chorus, in the arms of the angel, far away from here, from this cold, dark hotel room. It's all very much in that same breathy place, right? So let's use a couple of those exercises. We'll just do that on foo at first. Foo, 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 foo. Nice job. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did with the guys, and that we're going to transition that to the fee, fee, fee. Fee, 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 fee. Now, let's do that same thing, but this time on the lyrics. Let's get a little bit of that same kind of hooty feeling there. In the arms of the angel, far away from here, in this cold, dark hotel room. Notice how I'm using a little bit of that kind of hooty feeling. Far away, rather than far away where there's nothing. We're using a little bit of that. Far away, way. That kind of hooty feeling there. Enjoy. I've included links to the songs as well as a karaoke version right next.
I recorded myself singing them at the end of the lesson. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, oh, beautiful release. Memories seep through my veins, and maybe empty, whole and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. So I'm able to kind of hear how things went, but what I wish I had done was recorded myself at the beginning and then gone through the lessons and then done it again, so I had a before and after comparison. So that's something I would recommend. You'll see at the end of the lesson there will be learn to sing this song. Record yourself singing it, do all of the work, then re-record it. And you can do that multiple times, and kind of measure your growth over time. And each of these songs is geared around a specific technique or skill that you're building. So you'll be able to measure that specific skill by how you've grown in the song. So really that was the main complaint that I had about the class, was that it was just me. I had a very hard time keeping myself accountable and actually doing the work. So that is the biggest hurdle that I see people might have, is it's easy to just forget that you even have to do it. So make yourself accountable. Set an appointment, blog or vlog, or write about your process. Keep yourself accountable. Measure your progress by going back and recording yourself over time. Allow yourself to see how far you've come. Overall, though, I'm being completely honest, this is the most helpful vocal class I've ever taken. I highly, highly recommend it if you are looking to get more use out of your voice, more strength, more range, more character, anything you need. He covers all of it in this course. It's very comprehensive. I really enjoyed it. I'm so thankful to Matt for having me and for allowing me to take this course so that I can tell you guys how to make the most out of it. Hopefully this review helped you. Thanks again to Matt. I will post the links to the course below. Of course, this is not an affiliate. I did take the class for free in exchange for this review, but I don't make any money if you decide to take it. If you do decide to take it, please let me know. I would love to cheer you on and hear about your progress. And it will also give you an extra motivator, because now somebody else knows that you're taking the course and you have to be accountable. So thank you so much for watching this. Thanks again to Matt. Please check out the Master Your Voice program. I really think you'll love it as long as you put the work into it. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.